Good morning. This is Karen with Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. Doing more tarot than coaching, but also trying to teach the tarot. Um, this is our singles love reading. It's specifically for singles. It could resonate with someone that's just looking for love in general, but hopefully, if you're not, maybe you're thinking about being single again. Who knows? Like, we're all different, right? So this is, if you're looking for love, most likely singles. Um, I'm going to do a little bit differently. I'm going to do a kind of a journey spread, like what we're leaving behind, why the unknown. I love the unknown because that helps us go, oh. And then what's driving us to that situation, and challenge, and then the situation overall. I may pull some more cards for different explanations. It's fun like that. So the three cards and what we're leaving can be three different situations, or they can be combined together for one situation. And it really kind of depends on the cards before I decide that. So here we go. And I pull out just, now I don't feel good about that because that makes me say shuffle again because you're a klutz. I drop a card. Okay. Let's do this. And just for your all's knowledge, I do use a crystal ball to scry, and I use this one because it's dark. I have a scrying mirror as well, but a lot of times I'll look at this. So if you see me also look away, I look away for answers. That's kind of what I do. Right or left, it doesn't mean I'm lying or anything like that. It has nothing to do with that. Literally, that's kind of where I go in my brain. Sometimes it's over here, but most of the times I get answers on my left side. So that would be over here. We're all different, right? Okay, here we go. So that's why I look up. I'm not really looking up. It's just the way I do it. Okay, so what are we leaving? And this is our singles love reading. Oh wow, that's interesting. So we've got Queen of Cups, 10 of Wands. In this deck, I like that. And 3 of Wands. Okay, so why are we doing this? Ace of Swords. What do we not know about or don't see? Fool. Okay, so then what is guiding us? What is our guiding star, which would be the Star or the Hermit? 6 of Pentacles. Challenge. Justice. Okay, our outcome or our destiny. Now keep in mind, these are weekly readings. I feel like the destiny is in the near, like the soon. I would say, monthish, but I'll tell you more as we read. Okay, outcome. It's a hangman. So, so when I do this, like, it doesn't mean you're not going to find someone if we don't have like the ending being, the King of Cups or Queen of Cups or whatever. What it means is this is your next step. I will do advice. Well, it's lovely because at the bottom of the deck is 2 of Cups. So this does tell me that at least I know that this is a reading where someone wants to meet someone that's very close, and that's what you're looking at. What we are leaving, we have Queen of Cups, 10 of Wands, 3 of Wands. I feel like that's telling me that the 10 of Wands, in this deck, I'm using Light Seer. I feel like the 10 of Wands in this deck. Okay, so here's the Queen of Cups. I'm going straight to the 10 of Wands, and I'll tell you why here. The 10 of Wands, I see this as something we've struggled through, but we're almost to that completion, and that's what we're leaving behind because we're almost there, and we need to leave that. The Queen of Cups tells me that you may have this idea of what you're thinking to find, like almost like you're so focused on loving something and having it really like generate heart feelings that maybe you're leaving that idea behind. Maybe there is another way to look at a relationship, not just lovey ooey gooey. Please Don't take that in a bad way. I'm just saying. Uh, the Three of Wands, this is good that you're leaving the waiting behind, because the Three of Wands is about something coming in. So there's something coming in, and that's now going to be in the past, which means we're moving forward. I would say that this situation over here too reminds me that we're leaving the hard work behind and we are moving into something. Um, the Y is the Ace of Swords. So when I say you might want to think of the all ooey gooey, there has been something that has really, this is a cool card as the Y, because it's telling us that been given a aha moment or a clear vision, or we can articulate exactly what we want, because that's what this is we can say it and we're thinking it. It's giving us clear thought, it's giving us clear speech. And if we had an aha moment, it makes complete sense that maybe we're saying, okay, you know what, I do want to have that ooey gooey love feeling, but at the same time, there's so much more when we're looking for a relationship. And a lot of times when we're first looking, that's all it's about, the ooey gooey piece. But as we, get to know someone, we realize there's a lot more. And that's what, when we stay or leave, right? The ooey gooey can be almost anyone, but it may be the wrong person. I do feel like too, though, that clarity is all of these things, because that Ten of Wands, it's giving us, okay, we're almost there. Like, we're really close. We are going to succeed. We're at the end of our trail. And that's good, because that means that what we're looking for is coming. What you don't see, that there is something coming. So this Fool is really, what you don't see, and that means that there is something new, and a new adventure for you. And this will be a new adventure, even though you might not think of it like that yet. So what you don't know is this is. And to me, as far as love goes or romance, the Fool is cool, because you're kind of just not overthinking it. You're just doing it. You're just going after it. A lot of times, especially singles that are, going to a second or third, relationship, or have been in a couple failed bad relationships, we think so much, like we're in that, and I'm one of them. I'm like, I don't want to get into that again, so I'm going to overthink everything, and I'm going to, like, browbeat whoever I'm with, because I'm dang sure not going to make my mistake again. But this is saying, what you don't see is that you're going to take this in stride, and you're just going to smell the roses, enjoy the path along the way. And to me, the Fool always has the dog beside him, right? So it's his guide. So you're even being guided into this. And he's just kind of making sure you don't jump off the cliff, right? You don't, in the traditional Rider Waite, he's getting ready to jump off the cliff. So this is telling us that, right? He's telling us, hey, you're just going to go. It's going to be like, okay, like, forget it. I'm just going to do this. It doesn't have to be ooey gooey. It doesn't have to be a struggle. It doesn't have to be me waiting. I'm just going to do it. And that's a great, great feeling. What's guiding us is the Six of Pentacles. And I feel like that's really about, give and take. And again, it goes back to what we're leaving behind, the ooey gooey. We want something that gives us, that we can take from and give to. That sometimes if we give, and we don't get back, it's too much. Like, we can't keep doing that. Relationship has to go back and forth. I want to look for something that's give and take. This is what's guiding me. I want this. And that's the clarity. That's the why as well. It's like, no, I'm not doing this again. I'm not doing this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to have a give and take. And the challenge is justice, and that's doing the right thing. And that's hard, right? It's so easy when you fall for somebody and you meet somebody and they spark your interest, and they're, handsome or beautiful, whatever, or they're just wonderful people, and they just, you got the rose-colored glasses on because it's so exciting. Here's your challenge. Balance it. see. You need balance. You need to have the give and take of what's guiding us. So I think that's pretty important, and this is a challenge and it's hard, right? It is hard. I mean, I don't diss anyone, man. It's fun to have that all in and excitement, and it's great, but this is telling us, yeah, the challenge is going to be, okay, we need to balance this stuff out, and how are we going to do that? Now, your next step and where you're going to be next is in Hangman. And that's okay, because I think with everything here, it's saying, okay, it's time to take a time out and look at this differently. Because do we want the ooey gooey? But wait a minute, I think I want something more. But yet what we don't see is kind of a ooey gooey thing, because that's kind of the fool. Just go for it. But I want balance. That's what I'm aiming for, right? And the challenge is to balance it out. So, there we have it. So this is our next step. So this is all gonna lead to a situation where you're going to have to take a step back and go, okay, what's really out there? I got to think about this differently. Whatever mode you're stuck on, if you're stuck on too much this side or that side, then this is going to go, okay, you need to think about this. You need to take a step back, and you will, because this is the destiny. So you're going to go, okay, I'm going to look at this differently. And sometimes this is a time of reflection too. And we need that when we're, dealing with any kind of forward movement on any kind of relationship. Doesn't matter if it's love or, a new job, any kind of thing that we're going to be tied to. Let's make sure this is the right thing. Let's reflect. Let's look. To me, a lot of the times the Hangman, I think of it as reflection. Specifically, there's a couple decks that I use where that's showing a reflection, and I don't know, it really resonates with me, because when we're looking at something differently, that's also what we're doing. We're reflecting, and we're going, okay, what am I really thinking here? What really needs to happen? What do I really want? Or I'm seeing this. Sometimes it's looking at something through someone else's eyes, or just differently. Like, okay, I'm feeling like it's this, but maybe it's not. Maybe, you're leaving the ooey gooey because you think that, okay, I haven't had luck with this. Well, maybe it's just because the right person hasn't come. Again, the give and take. Maybe once you get the ooey gooey back, it will help. I don't know why I keep calling it ooey gooey. I'm going to drive myself bonkers. But yeah, I think so. I think that's what it is, and this is where it's headed to next. Again, I see the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Look, the Hermit follows that. And look, Judgment follows that. To me, a Hermit and Judgment go right along with the Hangman. So, that could be, another way to look at it. And if we take it and we go a step further, okay, what happens after our Hangman? Do we have another outcome? Can we go out a little bit and we'll just go one card? The Star. Can't ask for a better ending than that. Kind of reminds me of my daily reading. This is where it's taking you. So, yeah, you may have to go into Hangman mode to get to Star mode, but that's okay. Totally okay. Because this is everything. To me, this is the best card to have in an outcome, because it lasts. The Star lasts. It's a feeling that lasts. It's definitely success, but it's success and it's very rounded, which to me, it means that you'll get all your wishes. So I think the Hangman time is going to be important, and I think we can use that as advice too, is saying, this first stop has to happen. If you try to bypass reflection and taking a different look at things, then the Star can't happen. And I think that's going to be a really important process with the way these tarot cards read. So there you have it. This is our singles love reading. I'm using the Light Seer Tarot. I like it. I think it's good. If this were my love reading, I would like it. I don't know that I'm quite in this situation, so it doesn't quite resonate with me, but if it resonates, if it resonates or not, please hit the like button. If it doesn't resonate, but you like the readings overall, please hit the like button. don't hit the like button if you don't like it. Um, but please comment or any of those wonderful things, because I do enjoy reading the comments, seeing how people see these things, seeing if they resonate. I love it when you tell me about your situation. I may not comment back to everything, but I do read them. If I hit like or love, I've read it fully. And if I don't understand, I will comment back. So I do appreciate it. Also, please know I do have an Instagram. It's at Veronica's Reel. Um, I do my daily, I do shorts on here. I don't know if y'all see them, but I do those regularly on my Instagram. Sometimes it's easier just to flip through Instagram to see those than YouTube. I don't know. I'm not good at flipping through anything, but there you have it. And sometimes I just, I also do personal stuff. So if I'm doing something on a personal level and I put it on my personal page, I will also put it on that page as well. A lot of it, maybe not some of it, but you know, um, try to let people know what I'm up to. So there you have it, and have a beautiful day.